Hey y'all, so I want to review and go over a product that I am kind of excited about. Um, these are the HELIUM sticks. These are the redesigned version that they just came out with. I am not sponsored by these. I have no tie to Hawk at all. So this is just my completely unbiased opinion. I just went and bought these, and I want to show you why these Hawk HELIUM sticks are a game changer with what they did with the redesign. So I know if you're familiar at all with the previous sticks, there was one trouble with using them, and that was getting them tight to the tree when you're climbing. So when I would use them, I ended up going with the tethered daisy chains, strapping them on and using that instead of using the factory Hawk strap that come on. So the strap has individual notches on there that would go around a round hoop that you would have to evenly put on there for it to completely cinch down tight. You're either tilting it one way, bending it in. It was quite a process. They've completely changed that with this new design, and I want to show you guys that. Brand new out of the box. Nothing else in there. So this might look a little new. So this is not the round hole or port that they had originally. So this is their Hawk emblem, and I want to show you what's cool about this. So if you guys are familiar with the tethered sticks or the grit workhorse sticks, you know how they operate. And this is going to be very similar to how that works. And I'll show you here in a sec. So you got an eyelet. That would go around there. So when you wrap this around a tree, you can now and that's not going anywhere. So you can adjust this to whatever width of tree that you have without having to mess with size, or if this thing is loose and you got to step on it and cinch it down. Once you get this thing on there, it's not going anywhere. And that is fantastic. Just for sake of mind of showing you what the old ones look like. So this is the 3-step. There's that notch. There's the new style. So with these, I'm going to lose it. These have different loops. that would go, once you get it centered, well, you would have to fit that on there. So you do get some play. But if you're not in one of those notches, exactly right into those notches, you got to bring it around and then you got to come down with it. So that gives you about 3 inches of movement. New design, and I love this. Just put that around there, figure eight that sucker, and you are locked in. So HELIUM, you have my vote. These are on sale right now at Sportsman's Warehouse. I recommend you go get them because these are a game changer when it comes to climbing sticks, especially if you're a saddle hunter. So again, I'm not sponsored. I have no ties to HELIUM or Hawk as a company. So I just like the price point, and yeah, there's a little review for you. Another thing I want to say before you leave. So the rubber grommets snapped into place. That's amazing. Pull that right out. Snaps down in place. That's not going anywhere. You can wrap these around it. So when you got one tied to you, ouch. Okay, maybe a little snug. So have these tied to you, so when you yank them up, you don't mess up your finger. But when they're on there, they're on there. I like that design. Don't like how I smashed my finger, but anyway. So yeah, HELIUM, I like them. I'm going to use them probably the end of this season and next season. So if you like the Hawk style steps, fold down, retractable, 2-step, 3-step. The 3 steps, it's the new design as well. So whether you get the 2-step or the 3-step, the 2 steps come in a 4-pack. The 3 steps come in a 3-pack. I ended up buying 2 of these packs just so I could get up to the height I need. The one spot I needed to get pretty high. But mobile hunter, and you want to get into a position, these are great. I love it. I love the redesign. I mean, they completely redesigned how they snap together and how they tie to the tree. So this is great. I love it. Hawk, you did a good job.